everyone! Today I wanted to talk about something that I've been getting quite a few questions about since I've written small comments about it. As many of you might already know, I have a diagnosis called Aspergers syndrome. And I know a lot of people might not know, well, what is that? What does that mean? Aspergers is a disability on the autism spectrum, but it's a form of high function autism. The bad parts, I'll start with that, is that my brain kind of like directly works differently, like just from the basic. So I think differently and I feel like perceptions differently, which makes it hard for me to get along with the rest of the world. Most people, when they communicate with other people, they think that, oh, if I did this, it would mean this, because people kind of come to the same conclusions when they're like neurotypical. So, but for me, I don't understand much of the time because, hey, this isn't how I would act, and other people don't understand me because, you know, they wouldn't act that way. So there's a lot of misunderstandings, but it's the kind of thing that you learn like with age. It's also hard to understand body language because a lot of like the body language and social conventions that other people take for granted, people with Asperger's, they have to learn from the start. For me personally, I've read a lot of books about Asperger's which have made me realize, wow, I thought everybody thought like that. But apparently they don't, so that's good to know where you're different. So I'm very like pro getting a diagnosis because I think it can help. I have a lot of friends with Asperger's that have gotten diagnosed pretty late, and they all feel that if I would have gotten a diagnosis earlier, that would have really been helpful to me, because it can be really hard like when you go to high school and well, school in general, that you can easily get bullied because you're different and you don't know why you're different and you don't really understand what you're doing wrong because like social situations are hard for you. And another part of it is that your perceptions are different, so that sometimes some sounds can really make you very upset because it's like almost painful to you. And it can be the same with like bright lights when there's like a lot happening around you, and since people kind of make people with Asperger's anxious, like just being around a lot of people and being in social situations with new people can be very stressful because of this, and the bullying and like not really maybe finding friends when you're younger because it's harder. Than a lot of people with Asperger's get depression and anxiety and other problems, which is inherently not a part of Asperger's, and it's not something you have to deal with for your whole life. And like there's help to get, and you're not supposed to feel like, oh, this is just how it is because I have Asperger's, because it's not. It's not your fault anything, because it's just like it's very hard to live in a world where you're one way and the rest of the world is another way. It's not that your way is worse, it's just harder in a world that's dominated by another type of people. But it's not all bad. An interesting thing with Asperger's is that everyone with Asperger's have like special interests, and you get really super into some things. Like for me, right now I'm super into Pokemon, so you can see on my snapback cap and my t-shirt. And I'm also, as you know, super into Lolita and other J fashions, and I just want to learn everything about it, and I get super into it. And I have had a lot of different interests during the years. Editing movies is another thing, and when I'm like doing something with something I'm super interested in, I can work focused like for 12 hours without taking a break to go to the bathroom or eat or anything else, just really sucked into it. And that was my gateway to like starting to like talk to people, because I found people with the same interests, and suddenly like talking to people was much more easy. And I think that's a big thing, like to get to the right people, find people that have the same interests as you, because it just makes it easier, and you start understanding more and more how to have a conversation with someone, and you get more comfortable when you get to talk about something that you're really into and often very good at. kind of making this video because over the years when I've always been open with having Aspergers, and I've had a diagnosis for like 8 years now almost, and a lot of people have written to me and said, wow, it's so inspiring, I have Aspergers, and seeing that you have a job, your own apartment, and that you're dealing with things really inspires me. And that's why I want to make this video. I think the more people know and accept that people are different and things can be hard for people, I think that's better for everyone, really. Because if somebody says this is really hard for me, you can't say but that's easy just because it's easy for you, because you don't know what they're experiencing and you don't know what they feel. And just like try to be more understanding. And that is all for today. If you have any questions, just ask me in the comments and I'll try to answer them as good as I can. And I'll put up new videos as soon as I can. I'm working on a lot of things. I'm going to try to be more regular with posting and try posting a video every week. But thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.